Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's new daily quest is to cast 20 white or black spells. Obviously, we will be working on finishing up the 40 lands as well. With needing 9, we may not finish it, but we'll try our best. Either way, to take care of the white-black challenge, we're going to be using a slightly modified Vampires deck. As you can tell by the box art, we have a new card. After a very good suggestion, the last time we used this deck, or one of the last times we used this deck, I've added Edgar. Why I didn't have this card in the deck in the first place, I will never know. I blame it on the fact of actually not having any copies of it. I had to use 2 wild cards to get this card. But it is excellent. It acts as an excellent fodder for Bartolome, believe it or not. Because if you sacrifice Edgar, yeah, your vampires lose the +1/+1, which is a bit unfortunate, but you get Edgar Markov's Coffin, which generates white-black vampire tokens with lifelink. And once you've generated 3 of them, 3 or more, I guess, remove them and it transforms back into Edgar. Awesome, right? So that generates sacrifice fodder. Yeah, it's another token generator in a way. So honestly, I can't think of a better use for this card. And it also creates, the tokens you create have lifelink, which benefit Amaila if you have her on the field. So yeah, excellent addition. To add 2 copies of it, we got rid of 1 copy we got rid of 1 plains and 1 swamp. Didn't really affect that much. But anyway, that is the update. Like I said, just 2 copies here and 1 copy less of each of lands and swamp. That will be reflected in the deck list in the description. But with that, let's go ahead and give it a shot. I will admit I have actually not tried out the deck with Edgar in it since I made the update. Mainly because the deck will play pretty much the same. You just have more token generation. So yeah, not a bad start. There is 1 card I would like to add. It's a 1-cost black bat that lets you exile something from your opponent's hand. I would like to add that to the deck because it's a good way of removing something from your opponent. Started on the life generation. Right into Malcolm. That's alright. Okay, that tells me they have nothing in their hand, because it immediately sent them to, sent it to my turn, so. I want the card draw versus the creating tokens, at the moment at least. Yeah, they have absolutely nothing in their hand. That's a little bizarre to me. I'm gonna guess timed explosion. Interesting. This is actually moving really fast. Though I'm not overly happy with the pace of our damage yet. Because they're searching for something. Ah, that's not good. We do have an Annihilating Glare. Well, never mind. Guess we don't need it. So I'm guessing whatever they drew was not what they needed, and the cards they had in hand, they couldn't use. I assumed they were looking for something that would have pulled Atrexa back from the grave. That's all I can assume, which would have sucked to have that on the field, but thankfully we did have removal with Annihilating Glare. I would have used this, probably sacrificed just my Phyrexian Might to get rid of it. So yeah, So I guess we both got lucky, but had a plan in place to help us. So not too bad for a first match. We got 5 lands placed, pretty good. We should be able to finish that up in the next match. 7 over 20. All right, let's move on to the next one. And into the next one we go. Okay. All right. Not the best opener, but we'll work with it. I mean, the way I am looking at this, we do have a way, some sacrificial fodder for Bartolome with the tokens that we generate here, so that's not too bad. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll do it this one instead. Either card would have been fine, but... Okay. Let me go ahead and start in on token generation. I'll be getting rid of you. So we'll go ahead and send in Bartolome to get rid of their Jadar. Actually, am going to go ahead and attack. I could sacrifice this now. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get rid of my Bartolome, which doesn't surprise me. Oh, they're going to gain control? Okay. It's a bit annoying, but we'll deal with it. Pretty sure we get it back though, right? And they're gonna send out their own Vraan. And they're gonna sacrifice my card. Okay, so that's what they're playing at. That's joy. That's great. So I am going to attack if they're going to block. Happily, I will happily do that. They'll go ahead and sacrifice that most likely since they can't. There you go. I did just leave them completely open. I hope they realize that. Maybe that's what they intended. Oh, a vein splitter. Or a vein ripper. Joyous. That's fine. What's your reward? Sacrifice a creature. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm gonna hold off on attacking with you. We'll attack with those. Maybe Bartolome as well. Triggers only once each turn, which is too bad. Not who I thought you would block. But whenever, just any creature, that's ridiculous. Lifelink, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, that's game, isn't it? Because if I block with anything... Oh, they're just going to attack that way. Okay. And so if I blocked with Crawling Chorus, I would have taken 2 damage. Or actually, I would have taken 4 damage, but... I wonder, because it's getting... Oh, they're going to do that. Okay. That's fine. That is a vampire, so maybe I could add... Maybe I could add the Vein Ripper to the deck. It definitely plays in well. It's just the need for exactly 3 black mana makes it a bit more difficult, but something to think about. But yeah, that is our Play 40 lands done, so that's nice. One more off here. We're at 13 minutes. Yeah, let's finish things off. We'll do one more match. Yeah, we'll do one more match. Yeah, Vein Ripper, that is unfortunate. If we had pulled like an Annihilating Glare, things would have gone differently. Things would have gone differently, I think. But we would have had to have had it. So, unfortunate. Unfortunate, but sometimes that's just how it goes. I actually will start with this. Because I like my chances of getting some black mana. I like my chances. They're going to cut down. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured they had one. But that's too bad. It doesn't matter who I target there. I'd rather give them more poison counters than try to deal insignificant damage to Liliana. What's your final ability? I don't go with that. That's fine. I have a way of getting rid of you. Oh my god, I don't. Oh my god. I just realized I don't have any black mana. Oh no. It's so unfortunate. Yeah. Well, that saves me for a turn at least. No, it won't, because they're going to force me to... Oh. So they're going to go right into that. Let's see. Clearly I need this, so... Oh, wait, no. No, don't sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifice pile 1. That's good. I need the black mana out of everything. And let me guess, discard? Screw you. Honestly, we might concede here. Yeah, I'm almost willing just to concede here, because that completely just destroyed what I had. Very rarely do I ever see someone use Liliana like that. Actually using the full, like, discard the hand, or discard cards thing. Very rarely do I see that. This is actually kind of annoying. No, not even kind of. This is really annoying, actually. So, I mean, to me, the writing's on the wall. I'm going to go ahead and concede. Just because there's absolutely nothing I can do. So, we're done there. Man, that is one of the first times I've ever played against a Liliana Planeswalker where they were using the, hey, discard a card, do it now. I'll give it to them though. That was interesting. But with that, daily quest is done. We did level up. You saw the rewards. Card style for Novice Investigator, plus a Mastery Orb and a pack to open. So let's go ahead and get the Mastery Orb done, finishing off the black path, getting a card style for Vein Ripper, because of course. I don't know which one we'll start with next. I'll probably leave it up to whatever it suggests. So, nice. And finish things off with a pack opening. Nothing new in our commons and uncommons. Did not realize Slime Against Humanity was a common or uncommon. That's kind of wild. Because as you can see, a deck can have any number of cards named Slime Against Humanity. That's insane. Insane. But anyway, what is our rare? Anzrag's Rampage, a giant mole creature as the picture. All right. And with that, I do believe we're going to wrap things up. We didn't actually get to see the new card in action, so but again, having 2 copies of it, the chances of seeing it aren't always that high. But anyway, maybe next time we use this deck, we'll be able to see Edgar in action. Anyway, like I said, we're going to wrap things up here. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.